In today's video, I am back to share with you a fragrance haul. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, today we're doing a fragrance haul. The fragrance haul that I have for you is stuff that I've gotten over the past month or so. About half of the things that I'll show you today are purchased by me and about half are PR, but I definitely will let you know when I come across one that was actually sent to me. Now, if you've seen my fragrance hauls before, y'all know they can be pretty massive, but I'm actually trying to slow down on how much I'm purchasing for quite a few reasons. Number one, I'm running out of space. Actually, I'm out of space. Number two, I'm trying to get to know the fragrances in my collection. And with that being said, the more new fragrances I get, the more new fragrances I smell, I feel like I just don't have enough days to wear all my fragrances. So I'm not stopping though, okay? I'm not putting myself on a low buy or no buy or anything like that, but I'm just being more selective about the purchases that I make. And I'm still blind buying, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm still blind buying because for me, it's a sport, okay? And y'all can agree with that or not, but I'm still blind buying. I'm just trying to be more mindful of the blind buys that I do make. So let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. So the first fragrance that I have here is from the brand Ojar, and this is called Hawa Kiss. So this fragrance I've actually featured on my Instagram. I think I featured in a reel. However, for my last haul, this was actually on its way to me. And actually the next one too. So the first two fragrances that I'm sharing in this video, these were already on their way to me by the time I filmed that first haul. I just didn't want to wait on them. So this is Hawa Kiss, and this is gorgeous, y'all. I have to say this was love at first sniff for me. So this fragrance to me smells like a sweet honeyed date fragrance. It also smells like there's some sort of other fruit in here besides dates that's giving it a bit of a brighter appearance. I feel like with dates, the fruit, they can go very sticky sweet. They can go very dark in fragrances. This one smells like beautiful, almost like candied dates. It is so good. It's so addictive. It also kind of smells like there could be an apricot in here. Y'all know I don't really look at the notes. Like I look at notes before I purchase the fragrance, but when I'm doing my videos and talking about a fragrance, I do not refresh myself on notes. So I just go off how I smell. So I could be wrong. That's why I will have the notes on the bottom of the screen. So anyway, that's what I smell. What I get is dates, like a bit of a honey, apricot. There's definitely some sort of floral in the background. Maybe like rose, but it doesn't smell overwhelming or anything. It just smells beautifully blended, beautifully delicious. And this is just giving me like a candy dates type of feel. It is so good. It is so like happy to me. It's uplifting, but at the same time, it has enough presence to it to wear year round in my opinion. So if you like dates, I definitely think you should get your nose on this. If you like something like Une Nuit Nomad, Jardins de Mitzvah, definitely get your nose on this one. I do think they're different enough to have both, even though that is a date-centered fragrance as well. But this fragrance is a beauty and it's a love at first sniff for me. So when I first pulled out of the box, it was a love. I've only worn this fragrance, I think about 3 times, but I absolutely love the way that it wore on me, and it is a beauty. So again, that is Hawa Kiss from the brand Ojar. This next fragrance is also a love at first sniff for me. This is from the brand Unique Luxury, and this is Mashimaro. So this is, oh my gosh, it smells so good, y'all. I just sprayed it on the strip and it's just radiating up. Like it's just wafting up to me. It smells so freaking good. But this is a marshmallow scent, yes. But the marshmallow in here is dark and woody and smoky and a bit incensey. And it smells a little bit milky as well, not too much. But a little milky as well. So I'm getting milky, smoky, warm, toasted marshmallow woodiness, goodness. Love it. Now, if you are the type of person that when you hear marshmallow, you think, oh, so pretty, so girly, so flirty. This is not that, okay? This is not that. This is a beast. This is definitely a unisex marshmallow scent. And to me, the marshmallow in here, although it's there and it plays a major part, it's just not your typical marshmallow scent. This is much more of a like incensey type of scent to me. I classify it as a gourmand fragrance, but it's not a full-on gourmand because I feel like all those other things that come into play besides the marshmallow and milk are really just kind of deep, smoky, and sexy. And this is definitely my vibe. I love this fragrance. Like I said, it's love at first sniff for me. I think I've worn this one twice. And yeah, I am so happy that I picked this up. It had been on my wish list for a while, but I was always scared because of all the mixed reviews on this fragrance. But I'm so glad I took the chance on it because it is delicious in a like sexy type of way. Definitely date night appropriate, definitely great for winter time. I don't see myself picking this up when it's hot outside just because I just feel like it's too much, but on cold days or like cooler nights, it's a yes for me. And it lasts so well. It projects very well in my opinion as well. So again, that is Mashimaro from Unique Luxury. So the next fragrance is one that has been on my wish list since I heard about it a few months ago. I was hoping to smell this when I went to Scent Explorer in December in New York. However, their table was so crowded that I never made it over there. It was just too crowded the entire time. I just never made it around to them. So anyway, this is from the brand Archist, and this is called Almond Suede. Now this one I still have in the box because I haven't actually like taken it up to my collection yet. It was waiting down here for me. I have opened it though, and I think I wore it one time to bed, but I gotta refresh myself on it because I don't think that I really wore it and tried to test it out per se. I think I just sprayed on a little bit for bedtime once just to get a feel for it. But anyway, this is what the bottle looks like. It's called Almond Suede. And this is, yeah, this is definitely a suede scent. The suede is very prominent in this. So if you saw Almond Suede and just thought like gourmand, it is not that. This is definitely very suede forward. But the suede is very smooth and very like luxurious smelling. There's also a greenness to this fragrance. I don't know from what, but there's definitely a greenness to this fragrance when you first spray it. As the fragrance sits, the almond starts to come out more. And the almond in this is beautiful. It's nutty. It's a little bit powdery. It's a little bit sweet, but it's not doing the most. So is this a fluffy almond gourmand fragrance? Absolutely not. If that's what you're looking for, do not get this. You have to like suede or leather or just like some sort of darker notes to enjoy this. I don't think this is a safe blind buy unless you know you like a leather or a suede note. However, I do think it's beautiful. Like I said, I've worn it one time and I feel like I got a bit of a feel for it at that point, but I do need to wear this one more to kind of give you guys what I really think about it. But I do like it. Is it a love for me? Not quite sure yet. I think I was expecting it to be a bit more sweet, a bit more almond forward, like creamy almond forward mixed with the suede. But I do enjoy it, and I do plan on wearing this some more to kind of see what I really think about it. So again, that is Almond Suede from Archist. This next fragrance is my first one from the brand Sphinx. And I kept this one in the box just so you could see, like, these fragrances are not very expensive. I think they're less than $150 for 100 ml. And they come like in a magnetic box. Like when I got the packaging for this, I felt like I was pretty impressed that for the price, you get like this magnetic box, you get 2 samples, it's nicely packaged, and the bottle feels very well made. It's heavy, the cap is, it's not super heavy, but it's not super light either. It doesn't feel cheap. It has a plaque on the front. This is not a sticker, it's an actual plaque. It really puts me in the mind of the Fragrance Du Bois bottles. Obviously not the same, but it gives me the vibes, and this was less than $150. So I have worn this one. I didn't even tell y'all the name, but it is Egyptian Sugar Soiree. So this one I was definitely influenced to buy because so many people, I don't even know if they've been talking about it, but I feel like I have seen this fragrance so much on Instagram. I don't know like what the reviews were saying. I just remember initially seeing this fragrance maybe like a month or so ago. And I was like, oh, that sounds like it smells good, but it sounds like it's going to be too similar to something else in my collection. Well, fast forward to me keep seeing the images over and over of this fragrance. And I was just like, forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. And that's what I did. So I have worn this one time, but let me refresh myself on it. So this to me smells like a strawberry, marshmallow, like candy, sugary type of scent. Now, I will say at first spray, this is quite intense. Like the strawberry and the milkiness and maybe like coconut is very like intense. It's one of those fragrances that I feel like when I first smell it, I want to sneeze. So I don't know if y'all saw my face when I first sniffed it just now, but it feels like it's going to make me sneeze. It is very intense. It kind of reminds me of how if you've ever smelled any Bianco Latte dupes, I feel like a lot of the Bianco Latte dupes are so intense, almost like smelling like a candle. I mean, I know Bianco Latte kind of smells like a candle too, but the dupes to me smell more candle forward. And that's what I get when I first spray this fragrance. Not the same smell, but like the same vibe. Like it's giving me like strawberry, marshmallow, cotton candy, candle. I will say as this fragrance wears, it gets better in my opinion. The strawberry to me does smell synthetic in here, but as it wears on the skin, I feel like it kind of all rounds out, and it is a playful scent. It's a fun scent. It lasted a long time on me. I wore this to the fair, and I think I had it on for maybe like 6 hours, and I felt like I could smell it on myself the entire time. So I do like it. Do I feel like it smells like it's of the highest quality? No, I do not. But I do like the way it smells. I will wear this. I will enjoy it. I don't think it smells cheap per se. I just feel like the strawberry is a bit synthetic. But like I said, as it warms up on the skin, I feel like it definitely smells better. And you get that strawberry, like milky coconut, marshmallow type of vibe. This is definitely like a pretty girl scent, a cozy scent that's not too heavy. I could definitely see myself wearing this during the summer as well, just because it has that coconut and this fluffiness about it from the marshmallow. So I do really enjoy this. I am interested to try more from this brand. I did get 2 samples, but y'all know I'm not good with samples, so I haven't tried them yet. But I am interested to try more from this brand, and I am interested to see if this changes over time. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of fragrances that require maceration or require them to sit before they smell good. I'm not a fan of that. But does that mean that I am blind to the fact that some fragrances smell better after a while? No, I'm not. I just feel like when you take my money, it should already smell great. Like it should already smell like the product you're envisioning when you take my money, right? But over time, as you introduce oxygen into any fragrance, obviously it's going to change over time. And I don't care what kind of fragrance it is, it's going to change over time. So we shall see if this one gets better, get worse, whatever. But so far, so good. I just wish this was a little bit more natural smelling, but I am going to continue to try it out and see how it goes. So again, that is Egyptian Sugar Soiree from Sphinx Fragrances. This next fragrance is one that I have been wanting since I saw the promo images. And we're not going to spend any time on it, but I am going to show it to y'all in this haul. So this is from Kilian, and this is Angel Share Parodies. So the reason I'm sharing it with y'all in this video is because some people only watch my haul videos, right? But I'm not talking about this fragrance because I am actually in the midst of filming a review for this fragrance. So I'm doing a love, like, or let down video for this fragrance, and I'm still testing it out. So you will be getting a full review for this fragrance. So that's why we're not going to talk about how it smells. But I did want to mention it here because I did order it. This is something that I was interested in, and I will be reviewing it for y'all. Also, just to let you know in this video that I didn't pay full price for this. So when this first came out, I thought about immediately ordering it blindly, but I really didn't like the price tag on it. This retails for $395 in the US for a 50 ml bottle. And I just felt like that was too much. I just felt like it was too much. But I ended up purchasing it maybe like a week or 2 after it came out because one of the sites that I shop from overseas, it's 24S. They are a legit company, but I've ordered from them plenty, not just fragrances, just other stuff too. They sell luxury goods. Anyway, one of that company, they had like a 20% off, I think. if you spend over a certain amount, which I did. And then I also had a voucher with them because I've spent money on their site and like earned points. So I was able to get $115 off in addition to the 20% off. Oh, and not to mention, this is actually a little less expensive. It was a little less expensive ordering it from them to begin with. So I think when all was said and done for this fragrance and the next fragrance that I'm going to show you, I think I ended up spending out of my own money around $3.90, I think. So I think I basically got like buy one, get one free. That's how I justified it. Oh, how we come up with these stories to tell ourselves. But anyway, Angel Share Parodies, look out for a video about this. I'm hoping it'll be the next video you see on my channel as long as testing continues on well. So make sure if you're interested in this that you subscribe, turn your notification bell on so that you don't miss the video from me. So this next fragrance is one that I picked up with Angel Share Parodies from 24S, and this is called Dandy from Penhaligon's. So this is something I've been wanting to smell for a long time, and it was actually already in my cart at 24S from before, and I just had backed out of it. But when I was able to get that deal, I was like, you know what, just throw it in a bag. So we're gonna smell this together for the first time. The bottle is really pretty. So that's what the bottle looks like. I'm just gonna spray it in here. Ooh, okay, I like this. It smells boozy right off the bat, boozy and spicy. Oh, what is that? I feel like there's some sort of dark fruit in here as well. I do not remember the notes for this, y'all, at all. Like, not at all. But yeah, I'm getting boozy, spicy, dark fruits. There may be tobacco in here. I'm not quite sure. But that's what it smells like. I also feel like I'm smelling some sort of woodiness come out now as well, like an oak or something like that. Yeah, I like this. This is definitely giving boozy, spicy, sexy vibes, nighttime. I like this a lot. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, not overly sweet, but there's definitely some sweetness. Kind of even smells like there's a bit of a sweet nuttiness to this fragrance as well. I am going to be really interested to see what the notes say when I pull this up, because I'm not picking out very many notes, but I'm getting this kind of deliciously sexy fragrance. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, I'm very excited about this, y'all. I feel like this has been in my cart so many times, and I was scared to order it because I don't know why. I don't have a ton of fragrances from Penhaligon's, and I don't think there's anywhere near me that sells this brand, and so I was very hesitant to purchase it. But it smells really good. It smells really, really good. So hopefully I'll get a chance to wear this soon and report back to y'all. But so far it's giving me boozy, spicy, like a tobacco feel and a oak feel to it. Definitely like my type of fragrance. So again, that is the Dandy from Penhaligon's. So those are all the fragrances that I purchased. The rest of these were sent to me in PRs. So first up, we have this Discovery set from Ormonde Jayne. This was sent to me from the brand to try out. I have not tried them yet. I am horrible with Discovery sets. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. I don't know what it is about them. It's almost like it's too much to smell at once. And so I just sit them to a corner and then never smell them at all. It's really bad. They also sent me this travel spray, and this is Levant. And I did smell this, but I have not worn this yet. I do like the travel spray. So let's spell it again. Yeah, so when I smell this, it smells like a sweet, fruity floral. The fruit in here kind of smells like peach or nectarine, in my opinion. Florals are kind of indistinct, but I feel like it's definitely leaning that white floral direction. There's also something kind of airy and solar about this fragrance. This smells like something I would wear during the summer. It is really pretty. It does remind me of some other fragrances. So I'm not sure that this will be something I would want in a full bottle. And I don't even want to tell y'all what fragrances it reminds me of right now, because I feel like if I get it wrong, y'all are going to hold me to it. But let's just say that this is not the most unique smelling fragrance to me. Not that every fragrance needs to be super unique, but to me, this smells like something I've smelled plenty of times before. but it's still really pretty. Like, I still will wear this. I still like it. It's just not something that, like, if I smell this in store, I probably wouldn't have purchased it because I would have thought that it was redundant in my collection. But I do really like it, and I'm happy to have it. And I do need to smell the rest of this collection because I feel like a lot of the fragrances in this set, this is the Arabesque tasting menu. I feel like a lot of the fragrances in this set, they sound like fragrances that I would like. So I really need to test them out and see what I really think of them. So I am giving myself this assignment to smell them by the end of the week, y'all. Hold me to it. Message me on Instagram and ask me about it. Please ask me about it because that will help me actually smell the fragrances. So yeah, thank you to Ormonde Jayne for sending these out to me. Next up is a package that I received from Octavia Morgan. This is a Black-owned fragrance company. They are now available in Ulta, and I think that's why they sent out some PR because they want to advertise that they're available in Ulta stores, and they are the first Black-owned prestige fragrance company to be available in Ulta. So shout out to them. So I have already smelled these. I did share like my first thoughts kind of on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, you should. But this first one, the full bottle that they sent me is Dark Rose. And I think this is their best seller. And I have smelled this. I have not worn it yet, but I did spray this on my hand one day and walk around with it. And let me tell y'all what I think of it. So it is a really pretty scent. It is a rose, but it's dark. It is truly a dark rose. When I smell this, I also feel like I pick up plum. And it gives this like juicy fruitiness to the rose. The rose in here smells like the type of rose that I like. Y'all know I'm not a huge rose lover, but the roses that I do like typically lean darker. They lean more nighttime. They're more like powerful. Like when I think of them, I think of like a dark red rose, a very dark red rose. And that's what this smells like to me. It has a little bit of spice to it as well. It has some sweetness to it as well. And it kind of smells like there's almost there's like a woodiness to it. And the woodiness kind of smells like it could lean into the oud direction. I'm not sure if oud is a note in this fragrance, but that's what it smells like to me. So a dark, like slightly spicy plum rose with some woodiness to it. I think it's beautiful. When I sprayed it on my skin, I really enjoyed it. I sprayed it on my hand, but y'all, I did the thing that I tell y'all not to do, right? Typically, I don't recommend testing a fragrance like that by spraying it on your hand, but I think I was already wearing a fragrance and I was just thirsty and I sprayed it on my hand. And y'all, that was the death of me because I really enjoyed the way it smelled, but it was too much because I'm doing stuff with my hands. And then I tried to wash it off and it wasn't coming off. So great longevity on this fragrance, great projection on this fragrance. I just made the mistake of spraying it on my hand. And for me, like my hands get too close to my face a lot. Maybe because I talk with my hands, I just feel like whenever I test a fragrance on my hand, especially if I do like a full press down spray, it can be too much. And I felt like this was too much. So yes, I will try this again. I will wear it all over my body because I really love the way it smelled. I just felt like it was too intense for me because of my own poor judgment in spraying it on my hand. So again, that is Dark Rose from Octavia Morgan, Los Angeles. They also sent me 3 travel sprays, and the one that I remember liking the most is Midnight Orchard, so that's the one we're going to start with. So their travel sprays are really nice. They're simple, but they feel very sturdy. Feel like if you drop them, they won't immediately break. Like I said, this one is Midnight Orchard. Oh yeah, this one smells really good. So this one smells like, to me, like peach. Yeah, like a sweet but creamy peach. Almost like a whipped cream and peach type of scent. It's kind of giving me lotion vibes in a way, but in a good way. It smells really good. As this is drying, I feel like I can pick up some light florals in the background, but they almost smell like tropical florals. I really, really like this. And I remember this was the one that I liked the most out of the bunch that they sent me. And this smells like something I would definitely purchase because this just gives me like the type of fruity vibes that I like. I love a milky, fruity type of scent as long as it's done correctly. And this smells like that type of scent, like a milky peach with some light tropical florals in the background. So I'm really excited to have this in a travel size. I might buy the full bottle because y'all know I'm not good with travel sizes, but I'm glad they sent the travel size because I feel like this would be a great fragrance to take on vacation with me. Y'all know I'm always at the beach somewhere, so Those are the types of vacations I like to take, to the beach, okay? And I feel like this will be perfect for a beach vacation. It will be perfect for like any type of warm weather, but I feel like this would travel well and not be like the boring, like regular coconut scent. So very beautiful fragrance, Midnight Orchard from Octavia Morgan. The next one they sent me was Legendary. And I feel like that's not gonna focus well on the name, but this one smells like a sandalwood scent to me. It smells like the type of sandalwood that you get in like Santal 33, but nowhere near as strong. This is a very smooth sandalwood, but it definitely gives that woody version of sandalwood as opposed to super creamy, milky version of sandalwood. There's a little bit of sweetness to this fragrance, so I'm thinking maybe like a vanilla or something at the base. Yeah, it's giving me like a woody sandalwood plus a vanilla. Smells really pretty. I do like it. I definitely could see myself wearing it. It feels very relaxing to me. However, I will say that if you have Santal Vanille from the Seven Virtues or Santal Dancha from Armani, then you probably don't need this one. However, if you don't have either one of those and this sounds good to you, definitely go for this one, okay? It's a Black-owned small business. Go get this one, okay? It smells really good. It smells very well blended. And to me, it actually smells better than Santal Vanille. I think this is more similar to Santal Vanille from the Seven Virtues. And I think this smells better. It smells more cohesive in my opinion. So again, that is Legendary from Octavia Morgan. And then the last one they sent me is La Affaire. Let me show y'all the box. Maybe you can see the word better on the box. Yeah. So it's La Affaire. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's smell it. I don't remember what this one smells like at all. So, okay, this is giving me some sweet citruses at the top. I definitely feel like I'm picking up on either lemon or bergamot. To me, bergamot kind of smells like a mix of a lemon and a lime. I actually smelled an actual bergamot fruit before, and I felt like it really helped me to kind of lock in what bergamot smells like. But yeah, this definitely smells like it could be bergamot because it kind of smells like a mix of a lemon and a lime to me. It also smells like you could have a salty vanilla type of scent in here too. It's giving me that type of fresh, leaning aquatic vibe, but I wouldn't really call it an aquatic type scent. But it's definitely leaning in that direction. This smells like summertime, y'all. This smells really good. Again, this will be something I could travel with for sure. This is very relaxing though. It's giving me the citrus, but it's so like smoothed out by the sweet, what smells like to me, a sweet, salty vanilla. This is really, really pretty. I think this is going to be really easy to wear for me during the summertime. So again, that is La Affaire from Octavia Morgan. If y'all have tried these fragrances, I'm really interested for y'all to let me know what you think about them because I was so pleasantly surprised when I smelled them. And I actually enjoyed every single fragrance in the box. Like all 4 fragrances I enjoy. My favorite again is Midnight Orchard, but all of them I felt were beautiful. Really, really well done. I have not been into Ulta to see their display yet, but I would say go check them out if you have an Ulta near you because I feel like their fragrances are really well done. So thank you again to Octavia Morgan for sending these out to me. And y'all, I feel like this video is getting really long, so I am actually going to cut it right here pretty much. Brown Sugar Babe sent me 4 oils from their Love Jones collection. It's limited edition. So thank you to Brown Sugar Babe for sending these out to me. They sent me all 4. I will be using these, but I haven't yet. I was going to open them on camera and smell them with y'all, but I am tired of talking and I need to get out of here. So make sure that you watch my Every Fragrance I Wore This Week videos because that's really when I talk about my oils. That's when I use them. I don't really talk about oils separately per se, unless it's like in a favorites video or something like that. But I really like to layer oils with my fragrances. So if you want to know more about these fragrances, check me out on Instagram and make sure you watch those Every Single Fragrance I Wore videos because that's where we talk about the oils. That's where I talk about what I'm layering. And I just feel like that's a more authentic way for me to share oils. Just based on like the way I use perfume. I feel like that's a more authentic way for me to share them. So thank you so much to Brown Sugar Babe for sending these to me. I am going to open up one just so y'all can see it because these are the limited edition bottles. So they look different from the regular ones. So it is a beautiful pink bottle. I love this color pink. It is so cute. Their regular bottles are brown, but this one is pink. So this one that they sent me is sparkling blush, and this is supposed to be similar to Pink Me Up from Atelier des Ors, which I'm really excited to have this one. This was probably the one I was most excited to get because I love Pink Me Up, but I feel like I can't smell it that much. I said I was not opening these. We're not doing this, okay? We're not doing this today. I need to go. But thank you again to Brown Sugar Babe for sending those out to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did you see any fragrances that you're interested in? Have you smelled any of the fragrances that I talked about? What do you think of them? Share that in the comments below. Please remember, most of these are just first impressions for me, so my opinion may change, but that's why you got to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you have your notification bell on, so when I talk about these fragrances again, you will hear my updates on them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're still here, that means you enjoyed it, so just go ahead and give it a thumbs up, okay? Also, make sure you check out my description box. Down there, I will have links to all the products that I mentioned, including any discount codes that I may have, and I will have links to everywhere else you can find me. So my website, www.simplyayesha.com. Also, I am on Instagram and TikTok for now. I will have links to those down in my description box as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.